Matrix. Okay. Yay! So we're back to the second episode again.
Second episode?
Yep, because the first one I put on YouTube, I realized I had no sound. So it's the second episode for the first time.
But the second time.
Mm-hmm. And it's gonna be fun because at least this time I okay. Welcome everybody. Welcome to Talks with Tay. I'm your host Taylor Sage, and I have a special guest with me. Her name is Dariana Brooks. She's the CEO of Simply Lavish Boutique, and that's all I know about her.
That's a lot.
Okay, and
okay. Lies you said.
I don't lie. I just withhold information. To protect
that's
my
lying.
No,
that is literally the liar saying.
Omitting lying is not lying.
Omitting lying is literally lying.
We can
omitting the truth, I should say. Omitting the truth is literally lying.
I realize when I lie, I don't look in the mirror. I don't look at the screen. Someone gonna look at the screen and lie. Omitting lying is not lying.
Okay. I don't like when liars try to justify lying, and that's literally what you're doing. You're literally lying to justify lying. Omitting the truth is lying.
Okay. The more you know, kids.
That's the more you know. You're trying to teach these toxic traits that you've been having and keeping up to these kids out here. Do not let him tell y'all that not telling the truth or not telling them the full truth is not lying. It is lying. A lie is a lie. You lie.
Okay, let's see if okay.
We'll see.
Okay, so one of the first things I want to talk about is your birthday's coming up.
Birthday?
Your birthday.
Yay.
Is that gonna do anything for your birthday?
I had some plans for my birthday, but those kind of went to shit. Oh, sorry, to poop.
Mm-hmm.
Is that good? I did a good job with that, huh? But yeah, so I don't really have like solid birthday plans, if anything. Well, I don't know, because I told myself I was gonna wake up to the water, so low key, like every night I've been searching up trips to Cancun, and I done found a good solid trip. So it's really me like, should I do it? Don't do it. And I'll be like, no, do it. So we'll see. If you see me like in Cancun, just know like you knew.
Okay, wait. So I was gonna say your birthday is around Valentine's. So your birthday is around Valentine's Day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the 16th.
Good thing you said it.
So, yeah.
It's a good thing you said it.
Yeah, I know you didn't know. That's why I said yeah like that. I was like, yeah. Mm-hmm. You better have it.
So February 16th is your.
So that's why I knew you was playing it. You was playing it. Say talking about it's my Valentine's Day. Yeah, you know.
Okay. So if you want to support her for her birthday, give him your Cash App.
Period. Give me 1 second. Yeah, tell me first.
And also, then ask her to send you money.
Oh. My Cash App is $Simply Dairy. That's SimplyDarii. So if you want to Cash Up your girl something nice for her birthday, that's it. Feel free to send the funds. Fund the real one.
So you have simply on a lot of. You like the word simply?
Yeah. Okay. So Simply started. Okay. So when I was in high school, we it was a little bit of drama, and so me and this boy had came up with like we had started saying simple like that's it, that's all type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's simple, like it's simple, and so I was saying like, oh, like I'm a simpleton, like I'm just simple, like I'm a simple person. And so I made my name Simply Dairy because that's the only person I could be like. I can only simply be Dairy. I can't be Tay. I can't be Beyonce. I can't be Kelly Rowland, I can only simply be Dairy. And even within simply being Dairy, like Dairy is simply Dairy. Dairy's not everything that everyone else wants her to be. She's just simply.
And so that's the same mindset. If you would it be the
I
same
am who
mind?
I am. Yeah.
So okay, just gonna say, is that the same mindset? Why you had the name Simply Lavish Boutique?
Okay. So originally, like I told you on our last segment, my first business name was Simply Naked.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know,
Ooh.
like how I still have that embodiment of I am who I am. Go ahead, you want us to chime in?
The TV.
Oh, sorry. Well, I still have the mindset of who I am. I was like, for my business, like my business to be built around people being who they are, like simply feeling lavish within themselves, simply feeling like the boldness to be yourself. I feel like we have a lot of people out here trying to live up to an image that someone else portrays of them. So Simply Lavish is really just about being comfortable in your own skin, being unapologetically you, and just living life, like just live life. Like that's all you gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
Just live life, be lavish. Why is simple need to be lavish? That's it.
So it's a bit okay. First thing first, gotta talk about. So you started like with last conversation. Let's say last conversation. You said you had this idea since you were 16, 12?
16.
16, and now you made it into fruition.
Mm-hmm.
So we talked about how much it financially costs. You say you spent thousands into it.
Thousands.
So I'm also gonna ask, do you have people helping you with your thing?
In terms of what?
Let's say someone help you pack up stuff. Some help you promote your stuff. A team, basically.
Okay, so as far as my team, my brand is built around. I'm not sure if you've seen my TikTok that I did for my business photo shoot. So I would say the closest thing that I have had to a team would be all the people that you see in all my ambassadors. My ambassadors are actually my closest friends. Sorry, Tay. Not to say you're not one of them, but
it's all weird. I was like, you got men ambassadors?
I wasn't saying that first to be like a sloppy in place. I was saying like okay, like I feel like I'm in a hot seat.
It's like they're all women ambassadors that I see.
It's no men right now. It's no men right now. So that's why it's no men right now. But of course, like if I have a male shoe, like I'm gonna be like, hey, like need you. So like don't feel away. But right now it's just like I was focusing more towards the female side of my brand. So I did my photo shoots with all my female products first. And so yeah, I would say they've been very helpful in like just making my visual dream come true. As far as packaging and stuff like that, I don't have any help at the moment, but that's because I haven't launched. But my mom actually is very, very, very supportive of my business. So when I do launch, if I do need an extra set of hands, her and my sisters definitely already volunteered to be on deck to help me with that. So when it comes to like getting orders and stuff, I'm not really worried about it at all. Really right now I'm just focused on making sure that I am like completely satisfied, completely 100% ready to launch. As we talked about last time, like, I had a couple of pushbacks, due to COVID and coming out here to Atlanta and having to go back to Vegas and then coming back to Atlanta. So I just wasn't really I wouldn't say stagnant because I feel like stagnant has a negative connotation to it. I was just not in the place to really be able to successfully launch my business, I would say, because I was moving around a lot, not able to just sit and really work on it the way I can after I graduate. So that's why it's going to be pushed back. But yeah, to answer your question, I do have help if needed. I do have a team.
Okay, I was going to say, because I had two questions now. So first one is, so you say you're focusing on the women first, right?
I was focusing on
So
opening
what?
first.
So do you have any men things that men can? It's a boutique, so you're selling some clothing, you're selling cosmetics, and somewhat jewelry, future maybe. So
Yeah.
so anything that stands out to men.
Actually, yeah, I'm actually in the works of, like you said, getting my clothing together. So within like actually purchasing, and for the boutique, I'm actually going to be coming with my own line of, apparel. So be on the lookout for that. It'll be unisex. I have some for female, some for men. Some like both. I actually did want to work on like a his and hers line too. That'll be something more geared towards the future though. So yeah, I'm gonna have like hoodies, hoodie sets, sweat sets, all types of stuff for men. I'm also doing body care for men too, so you guys will have some scrubs, body butters, lip oils. And so really right now I'm in the works of transitioning my page from not looking so girly, so it will still be advertised towards men, and men can still feel comfortable, coming on the site, shopping, buy whatever they want to get, and, just like not feeling like it's overly girly or feeling uncomfortable with shopping on the site. Like, I want to make it more unisex.
So this, I don't mind. Okay, I don't want
I
to.
say too much?
No, you didn't
Am I
say too
saying
much.
too much? Okay.
I just didn't want to skip to the next question without saying nothing. I was gonna say, what was your price point, or how do you determine your prices for your items?
Okay, so your prices are determined via like markup. So really, I have to look at, how much I'm spending on products. So it's just like how much the product is, how much that product costs for shipping, the materials that it takes to actually make that product, and that product shipping is low-key calculated afterwards. So I don't have to include shipping afterhand, but shipping beforehand, like how much it took to get to me. All those are, what did I say? How do I say it? All those are included in your price. And then also markup. You have to consider markup, because when you order a wholesale, you're not just ordering, like, you can't just sell it for that price that you ordered it for, because then you're not going to make money. So you're wasting money because you still have shipping. So you have to do your percent markup, so you don't, lose money by having products. And one thing that I did learn, I would say, within like doing my research and stuff, when you're doing like your markup, like, it's really good idea to or try to price the product before you buy the product for your business. That way, like, like if the product is actually worth putting on your site, or if you would possibly or be able to make money from said product, like how much money you can make from that product. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's so light. We'll just turn it back on. It'll be fine. But yeah, so that is a tip that I did get to, price the product before I buy the product. So that's just really became a habit so far. And how, like, and I think about a lot, like, if I was someone shopping on the site, like, would I buy this for this price? Like, that also helps.
I was going to say, did you compare your price to other competitors or people around you?
Yes and no. I would say no, not necessarily, because I don't really want to get in the habit of selling what I see everyone else sell, if that makes sense. Like, I want my business to be unique within, just having like different products. Like, I just don't want to hop in the market and just sell like everything that I see people buying. Granted, like, it is a good idea to like follow trend, but when you continue to follow trend, like, I feel like sometimes you can lose money out on that because you don't have your own identity within your own business. So within doing that, within buying like, what people want, I still want to have my own identity within my business. So it's like, you can go to Simply Lavish Boutique and get this piece and this piece, but also like they have their like signature pieces that you can get, pieces that are specific to that brand. And so I do compare it, just so it's like, there's still competition. So I compare it to see like, maybe like this is too high or too low. But then again, it's like, you can't really focus on that. You really got to pay attention to your own calculation. because you may have spent more on that product than they spent. My
Okay,
vendor may not be your vendor.
I was gonna. Okay, hey, have you heard about the do rag lady? I forgot her name.
Tara.
Is that her name, Tira?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, who made $80 do rags?
Yeah.
so, so that's where I got the idea from. Like, oh, what about pricing it? Because people buy do rags for less than $15 and selling them
People
from
buy
80.
than $5. So
Yeah.
it's really about believing in yourself. That's what I'm saying. Like I could base my product prices off of my competition, but at the same time, like I am not my competition. It's just like if I want to, like, let's say it's a jacket.
Mm-hmm.
If it's like a regular jacket that I see everyone else selling, like I'm not gonna pay $60 at one place for the jacket when I know I can go somewhere else and get it for 30. I'm gonna go there and get it for 30. But if I've never seen the jacket and I just so happen to really like the jacket and it's a quality jacket, then I wouldn't mind paying $100 for the jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Or as a business owner, I would feel like I think about like would I pay this much for this jacket? And if it's yes, then it's yes. But if it's no, then I would, have to recalculate because there is like a set percentage, I would say, to where you make your money back. So the optimal kind of like markup is like 100% to like I think she said like 150% is usually when people mark it up. But granted, like if you're doing like high or like luxury items, like those are marked up like a lot,
Mm-hmm.
a lot. Luxury items.
Oh, like cell phones and stuff. Yeah, maybe shoes. So what's
Yeah, and like more like luxury purses, luxury glasses, stuff like that.
um
Like branded items. Yeah.
me and my Gucci.
Yeah, please no. Please.
So okay. So speaking of legacy items, what's one of the items that you feel like you're proud of the most when you start to launch? You'll be proud of the most that you sold, but will sell.
I think I'm gonna be proud of my own personal line the most
Mm-hmm.
because it's not something that I just seen and bought for my business. I would say like other than my beauty care products or like my lip oils and body scrubs and body stuff like that, I would be proud of my clothing or my apparel the most too.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's something like I see myself, like I took the time to really like get right. Like trying to like start your own like apparel line, like that is not like a cheap thing. Like that's not simple. And from my standpoint, it has not been simple, trying to order samples and the different vendors and manufacturers. Like it's not a simple thing because I want quality. Like I don't want to just sell anything. Like I want my brand to actually be about something actually like be known to have quality products. Like I wouldn't sell what I wouldn't wear or no, not necessarily what I wouldn't wear because everyone doesn't have your taste, but I wouldn't sell what I'm not proud of or what I don't deem quality.
Hmm.
Something that I wouldn't use on myself or wear myself. And
Okay.
so that takes time and money.
so,
Lot of money.
so you have so you have ideas on what your aesthetic gonna be like.
Yes, actually. I
Um.
have a couple ideas. I do most of my you did ask me about promo too and I didn't get around to that, but I'll answer within this one. A lot of my like graphics and stuff that I have like is graphics that I made. So really I'm kind of setting my own aesthetic with that. Of course like I'm a fine but and like I have like a paid logo. My logo is paid for.
Mm-hmm.
Um But in terms of like graphics and like even my website, like I didn't even really pay for my website. Like I'm designing it myself. Like I'm getting into the habit of learning how to do it myself within like learning the business aspect of it, I'm still learning like the technological aspect of it. So how to run it, how to manage the site, what button works with what. And my business is based on Shopify. So it's simple, but it's not that simple. Shopify is a little different.
How much is Shopify a month?
$30 for the basic plan, and I think probably like $70 to $100 for like a more upgraded plan. But I did see on TikTok they have like this it's like they have this payment plan to where it's only like about $7 or $9, maybe 10. I'm not sure because I can never find it for some reason. But it allows you to still have your Shopify plan and still work on your business without like actually having launched it. So really, it's kind of like I'm paying for a business page that I haven't launched yet because I can't find that button and it's really blowing me. Actually,
You could do it now.
yeah, no, for real. Like literally, I always see people like do it on TikTok, and I try to follow exactly what they're saying, like look through the payment plan, and so I can never find it. Like, oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not tripping. Okay, but yeah, back to the promo. You asked me like, does anyone have a promo? I would say when I do launch, or even like when I just post like my religious and stuff, I will say my ambassadors. You know, the ladies that you see in my shoot, ladies of Lavish, I like to call them, and my lab brand. They actually do, you know, repost. So I can count on them like when I do launch to help get it out. Like I do have like a couple people who really do support me in that aspect. So I'm not really worried about necessarily like not having enough like reposts or like not getting too much attention. You know, I have a lot of people who really do support me and want to see me be successful, so I can count on like a couple orders, and I know I can count on like people actually sharing and telling a friend to tell a friend about my business.
That must be nice to have those. They had no. Do I have those people? No.
You said what happened?
That's all. Yeah. So the grand customer would ask you, do you? This defeats the point now, but I was answering. Do your friends support you? Like, do you have friends who support you, or do you think people just ignore you when you do it?
I feel like within business, you'll always have both. You'll have the people who, you know, 100% stand by you, 100% like all for your business, want to help, like try to help however they can, like really like support you, back you, everything. And then you have people who watch you, you know, the people who, you know, like me, for example, like I've had my business page for I think a couple months now, like maybe like 2-3 months. I'm not really sure, but a couple months. So even without me launching, like when I did like first put out my page, like a lot of people followed it. Like my closest friends, like followed the page, like you know their supporting numbers. But of course, like even like when I post the page now and I say follow the page, like a lot of people don't follow the page, especially like people that you do know, like you talk to, you think you have bonds with. So I would say like starting a business is kind of eye opening a bit because you see who really does support you and the people who watch you to see what you're doing, but don't necessarily like want to support it. Because I could go and post like my business reel now from my page, or you know shout out my page from my personal page, and even within that I'll get like 100 to 200 views and still no follows on my new page, on my business page, you know.
Did that? How did that make you feel?
Um, okay, from a genuine standpoint, like it kind of does suck, but then it like it only sucks because I pride myself on sharing a lot of Black businesses, like so like especially small businesses. I follow a lot of small businesses, Black businesses, so I do go on like different little tangents where I will post like a series of, you know, small Black businesses, or not even just Black businesses, but a lot of small businesses. And so when I was doing that, I noticed like some of the businesses that I'm posting and promoting, like they don't even follow mine. And so I was just like, that's wild. Because, you know, of course, like you can see who sees your stuff. So it's kind of like, I see you. Not like, I literally see you.
That's how I feel on the story.
Not supported it. So it's kind of like, I kind of slow down on that a bit. And, you know, I've become more invested in like my own business. And so I kind of just, trust people to be themselves.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of been like my motto, my mantra for like for like the last year. Just trust people to be themselves. A person can only show you who they are for real, and even if they try to show you someone else who they are, will come out regardless. So
No.
I don't think it's hard anymore.
Uh, okay, that's all.
Yeah, I appreciate the people who do. That's all I can do. I can't really spend my life worrying about who doesn't and what doesn't happen or what I can't, control.
Mm-hmm.
So
So let's get personal now.
let's get personal. Go ahead, get personal.
Okay. So you're a college student right now.
Mm-hmm.
Last year, about to graduate.
Hell yeah! I'm sorry. Yeah, you got to get out of here.
Okay, so what's your favorite semester? What's your favorite moment out of your whole 4 years at Clark?
Favorite moment? Oh my gosh, favorite moment. Okay, so you know me, so I don't really follow, but I would say like my favorite memory, like college wise, so far was my
Mm-hmm.
birthday party.
Which
You know, you know what happened there. That was something.
so, I'm not
No
gonna touch
need
that.
for
I'm not gonna
right.
touch
No
that.
need for details.
So okay, what's one of the moments? Oh my gosh.
Right.
Okay, no, I mean a dog. What's one of your favorite?
Mhm.
What's one of the things you wish you changed about? You wish you knew before you went to college.
Um, what did I wish I knew before I went to college? I wish I knew that Georgia, like on like don't have no food.
Mm.
Mm.
I was going to ask you, what's one of your favorite restaurants in Georgia?
It's okay, like because I came here with the expectation that like I told you, somebody told me that Georgia was gonna be like, or Atlanta, I should say, Atlanta was kind of like a mini LA. So I came out here with the expectation like that there will be like a lot of food options here, and there's really not, and I'm really disappointed about that.
Mm.
And also, what did I wish somebody told me? Um, hmm. Okay, Georgia wise, I'll go to school next because I can't really think. I wish somebody told me that they didn't have a lot of food options and that it get as cold as it get. Because I'm from LA, like I'm not used to this type of cold, or I wasn't used to this type of cold, but
Mm.
it gets cold here. Because you're from Bmore, like it snow out there. It don't snow in LA. Okay, I wasn't ready for that.
Wait, were you here for the snows? The
No,
snows.
I wasn't even here for the snow. The one time it snowed, the one time it snowed, like I ain't here for the snow. I was really upset about that. I
This
really feel disrespected still.
it
Me
snowed
and my,
twice.
huh?
You missed both times.
When else it happened? It happened twice this year, right?
Yeah, twice.
Yeah, I missed both times.
Huh?
I was in still, and so I thought it was gonna snow in Vegas because usually it snows in Vegas, but this year in Vegas it didn't snow. And all of a sudden in Atlanta, it wants to snow when I'm not here. So yeah, I feel really disrespected about that. I don't appreciate it at all. But college wise, I wouldn't say like they did not tell me, but I do wish that I did pick up more into like getting scholarships.
Mm.
I did try to do like a couple like fellowships and stuff, but as soon as I had like them lined up, that's when COVID hit, and like we all had to go home. So I didn't really get a chance to participate in that. But other than that, I would say like my college experience has been, my college experience. So if I can't go back and do it, then I can't really like sit and, you know, be sad about it. But I do wish we had like more time. We left as sophomores, barely even sophomores, and we coming back like I'm a whole senior now, like in my second semester. So it's kind of like, dang, like I missed out on my fun here. I didn't even get a chance to like do it up how I wanted to do it up. Maybe like
Mm.
I really didn't.
Do you have like a worst roommate story?
Uh, that's funny too, because you know my roommate. But no. I would say I have actually been cool with, I only really got a chance to have like two different roommates. So, my first one was Kay,
Mm-hmm.
and I had her for the whole year. And then by the time we got to, sophomore year, I was only like with Michael, because I'm heritage, so we had the four. And
Ooh.
I was only with Michael for like one semester, but like they've actually been really cool, really cool. And I'm so glad because I've been hearing some roommate horror stories, and I was ready to act a fool. But no, I don't have any bad ones. I would say like we relatively everyone in my room, like we've all like gotten along
Mm.
pretty cool. Thankfully, it's not really like any drama or any bad blood. Like I'm still cool with my roommates today. Like I'm
Mm.
still cool with Kay, still cool with T, still cool with Micah. I don't really know. I don't really see Apple, but we still cool. So Apple girl, if you hear this, hey girl.
Send it to her.
Right.
Oh, did
But no,
she?
I don't have any bad stories.
Did she even fall into? Oh, sorry. What did you say?
Go ahead.
Did she fall into any campus scams?
Did I fall into any campus scams? What
Mm-hmm.
was the campus scams?
Campus?
You
Didn't.
said scam letters?
Yeah, there's a lot of scams on campuses.
What's the scams?
Okay, I'm not gonna say it this time, but I'll tell you after.
Oh.
I was gonna say, okay.
Don't say no names, but you can say what like the scam is.
I mean, there's a bunch of Instagram scams. There's behind it on campus. Special clubs, I would say. Special organization. Hmm?
You talking about ski club?
Not the ski club. That's not a scam. That's a lifestyle.
Right.
But but it's not much of a scam.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Yeah, cancel me, Forex. Yeah, cancel me.
Oh, for
I wasn't thinking about Forex, but now it's like you think now I'm thinking about Forex. Like, yeah, cancel me if you want to. Had that ever? Hmm?
I said, they gonna come for you.
I haven't heard them in a minute.
Me either. Like they were so loud, but now I don't hear nothing.
Mm-mm.
You don't even know how many DMs. Like even like just walking down, like the freaking promenade. Like, hey, this yours first? No, I don't want to. I don't want to learn.
See,
But I do want to learn about NFT and the metaverse. It's metaverse.
Oh, okay. I thought metaverse is just a universe.
Okay, so the way that somebody explained this to me, he said, okay, metaverse for dummies. Have you ever played Sims?
Yeah. No, I played
Okay,
2K.
I don't know what that is. You know what Sims is though?
Oh yes, I
Okay,
know what Sims are. It Sims is.
or like any app really that's like avatar built that lets you communicate with other people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bet. So metaverse, he said it's like that. Like you're still like corresponding with other people. Like you can still attend different events, and it's like you're in person. Like it's kind of I think paired with the virtual reality. It's paired with virtual reality. And he said it basically just allows you to, still conduct your daily life. However, you're just not actually there. Your avatar is there in place of you.
Mm.
So, like how we're talking, no, not even how we're talking right now. Like, oh, well, yeah, I guess. Like how we're talking right now, like if we were doing the metaverse, like we would be still here, but we would actually we could be like meet up at like Starbucks or, at a party or something. But we would still like not actually be there.
Mm. Okay, that's crazy. That's
It is very crazy.
because I seen the articles how someone already has metaverse started yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Actually, we're starting to come into the third stage of the internet. I forgot what it's called, but and I just recently learned this. Like, there's actually stages to like web development. Like, the first stage was like I believe when you can just what did she say? Like you could just search up stuff. I might be lying. If I find the video, I'm gonna send you the video so she can explain it because I can't explain it. But just know it's stages to the internet. Internet. Just type in Google stages to internet, stages to web.
Mm.
But yeah, that is something else interesting that I did learn about. I just be knowing random stuff. I don't know.
Because I was going to talk about NFTs next, but that's a different conversation about
Yeah,
finances.
I really don't know like much about that.
You don't know about how you can scam
I'm
NFTs?
I've been hearing it a lot, and so that's made me want to learn about it. But I haven't like really necessarily dedicated the time to really like sitting and honing in and seeing like actually what they're talking about, what it is. Like I need somebody to really like sit and explain it. But I learned a lot of stuff off YouTube. So one day I'm gonna just sit on YouTube, and I'll probably actually do it after this, and just really let somebody explain it to me because I do want to get into actually trading, and I don't know, like Robinhood is okay, it's like for beginners, but I really want to get into like the nitty gritty of it.
You trying to get into the
Yeah,
oh
I'm trying to make the real money
oh
that they make. It.
I just started practicing trading again. I was looking at
Mm-hmm.
Dogecoin. Mm.
Dogecoin, yes. Okay, so I was so mad because
Mm.
when Dogecoin like first like
But
not even like got popular before it got popular, like before it became known, like, I actually tried to like get a lot of them. I tried to get a lot of them, but since I was in Vegas, okay, backstory. No, for real. Okay, so during the election, for Biden and Trump, they made us vote, and since I was in, well, not they made us vote, I wanted to vote because Trump